Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Witchy Baby. First, I want to preface this video by saying I had not done an adequate amount of research before playing Blight, and this is my first game. Not really knowing how to use this rush yet, so you're gonna kind of see me learn how rush works. I'd seen Blight gameplay, but I didn't really know about his rush. So yeah, grab some coffee or tea and let's watch this game. Is it gonna be really good or is it gonna be really bad? I can hear somebody, so I know they're there. And she owned me there. She got me. Yeah, she got me there. See, I didn't know yet that I could do a second rush, which was the lethal rush. I hadn't quite gotten to that point of... I think I was kind of testing out if I could hit that tree, you know. I'm also kind of learning at the same time what I can rush into. Because like that rock, you know, and then I hit the tree. So I'm kind of learning what can I rush into. I'm looking for people. And here looks like I found a bill. See, I didn't know you could hit. So I M1'd in that second. And I was like, why couldn't I hit him? Because I didn't know the difference. That your first rush is not your lethal rush. I'm like, get over here, Bill. Got my first bloodlust, so. See, that was awful on my part. It was not smooth. But I hit her. I catch up to her eventually. I figured she was gonna go to the pallet, so I would just, you know, cut her off. I know. I'm thinking that someone's gonna go back to that gen, so let me hook close enough to this gen because it's so progressed. You know, it's tempting to go back, you know, to go finish it. So I figured, yeah, let's hit this gen. I'm learning now, see? I'm like, oh, okay, all I have to do is hit M1 again. Or, you know, hit my second rush. He kind of, in my opinion, wasted that shack palette, and I think he's learning how to use flashlights, so thanks. Thanks, Blight. I appreciate it. Flashlights are difficult to use. I think he's on console too, if I remember correctly. Which, flashlights are even more complicated on console, because I came from console. I played a few hundred hours on console before I came to PC. And, it's challenging to switch from a controller to mouse and keyboard. And I play Survivor and Killer about equally. Every day I'll play a Survivor and Killer game. So this Nia, she's probably new. I don't know. Yeah, I immediately look up. I'm not getting that flashlight save. I'm not letting you get that flashlight save. Now, I know that there's like a bug where that hook is, where if you try to pick somebody up, if they're close enough to the hook that you can't pick them up. A lot of killers will just, you know, stay there and wait for their kill, which makes sense, but I don't know. I don't like standing around. I kind of wanted to see if someone had BT because I didn't know if that was Bill or Dwight that I saw. So I was like, if it's Bill, I'm gonna see if she has BT, or if I don't hit her and I hit the Bill, you know. Now this was totally my mistake. I thought I was picking up the Nia for some reason, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I just didn't care, and I was like, I'll just eat the DS. Let's move right along because I've got 2 slugs here, you know. I didn't know she was on that hook. Everybody wants to play the game. it sounds corny, but I really do, I try to make sure survivors have at least a decent amount of gameplay and of time. I try to make the game fun. I can hear the Dwight, obviously, so I know he's hiding somewhere. He doesn't have DS anymore, so that's good. We can hook him. So in my opinion, the game's going pretty well, right? We got 3 gens left. I got 1 dead. This guy's on his 2nd hook. I have not hooked the Meg. And I don't think I've hooked the Bill yet, have I? So I just want to apply pressure. I just want to add pressure because I figure the way I play Survivor is I would go to this gen, right? Far away from the hook. In case the killer likes to stay around the hook. So I'm thinking someone's got to be here, right? And then I'm like, forget it, I'll just go to the hook. And I'm learning, right? I'm learning how to use the rush. And I'm like, this is fun. And then I hear someone over here. So all the survivors reset. That's good. We got a Dwight and a Bill. Oh, oof. Oof, big oof. I feel kind of self-conscious about using my rush in this tile. I just feel like, I'm not good enough to do that yet. Let me just find this survivor and off the gen. Get him off. So I'm trying to pressure the gens. And I think now I'm thinking someone's got to be far away doing a gen, you know, away from all the action. Probably the Meg. The Meg is off, far away from the action, doing a gen safely, right? That's what I was thinking in a second. Now I'm just like... now I'm just running into stuff. Now I'm just like, yeah. I'm getting the hang of it, kind of, you know? I'm gonna get ya. Where are you? Where are you, sneaky survivors? Where's that Meg, right? I need that pretty pink Meg. I can hear the Bill. There's the Meg. But for some reason I go for the Bill, I guess. I guess because I know there's no pallet because the Dwight wasted the pallet earlier. That I feel safe going for this Bill. And I find a Dwight on the way. And then I'm thinking, okay, now I can do my hit. Oh, miss it, right? Don't get it. I tried though, right? I get points for trying, don't I? So I really want this Bill. Oof, you got me. Got me good. I guess I figure I'll leave him alone. He's on some stuff. The Bill's on some stuff, man. He's doing well. I'm gonna let him chill over there. I know he's probably gonna go back to that gen. But I'm gonna go pressure some other survivors who might be working on another gen. I guessed right? If I had, see, oof. I'm still not familiar with what rushes are what, you know, that I cannot hit. I can't M1 in my first rush. I have to do my lethal rush. I really like this killer. This killer's a lot of fun. He has a learning curve, but he's... Oh. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Meg. I appreciate it. I think I was starting to feel kind of stressed about the only 2 gens, and a lot of gens are progressed on, and she just kind of gave me a grab there. Okay, so I'm thinking this Bill is going to go for the hook. Right? Or the Dwight. Am I playing a little campy? I guess. Yeah, I guess, sure. He really likes throwing pallets early. And I understand it's like a safe, like, okay, I'm going to put some distance between me and the killer. I get why survivors do that, but a good killer will call you out on that and play accordingly. So be careful with, change up how, if I could give any, I'm stuck here for some weird reason. I got stuck there. If I could give any solid advice to survivors, it would be like, change up how you drop pallets, change up how you play, because a good killer will read your play style and counter it, and vice versa. Like, you know, survivors switch up your gameplay, killers switch up your gameplay, you know. Like the last game that I uploaded with the Huntress, who was, you know, basement build, she didn't do what I expected her to do, which would be to stay by hook. So she played different than what I expected, and that's what it is, right? Is oh god, that was bad on my part, and that was one of the easier moonwalks I've done. If you saw, you know, I moonwalk a little bit back to get him through the window, because I figured he would jump through the window. That's really you can do at this point, right? You no longer have shack pallet. I thought I saw the Meg run down. I know I heard her, so I know she's close. But for some reason, I don't stay by there. I know she's close to there, but I don't stay there, and that was a mistake on my part. Instead, I went over here, which wasn't a smart play, in my opinion. I don't think it was a smart play. Hopefully I find someone here. I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Ah, thank you, Bill. Right? Now I feel like, okay. That would have worked if I, you know, to a new killer or a new player, that would have worked. But I've done that. I've done that play. I know that play. So I called it, right? I've done that before, though, you know. I'm thinking I've got a Bill injured. Meg's on second hook. I can obviously hear him. And I think that's what some survivors, some new survivors, forget. They can hear you unless you have Iron Will on. If a killer has something like Stride on, I mean, they can hear you. So stealthing while injured and not carrying Iron Will is it's a ballsy move, right? You're better off trying to use wall tech or you know, jungle gyms, in my opinion, but you know, play however you want. So I'm going back to hook. What I'm trying to do rude. No, what I'm trying to do is get some distance so that the Meg doesn't hear my radius, and she feels more comfortable going to the hook. So I'm like, I don't like staying really close to hook. That's my place. So I'm gonna go see if she's gonna pop the last gen. She's not on that one anyways. She went for the unhook, so I'm gonna go right back to hook. And I'm gonna go for the Meg. Because I don't know if Meg has borrowed time. And also I don't like going after... See, I even say damn it. But, yeah, if I can get this Meg, I feel secure, okay? And I do, thankfully. Because the Bill's either gonna unhook her or go find Hatch. And, we'll see what happens, you know? Now, I'm gonna stay around here. I'm gonna stay fairly close. I don't want to go too far. I do want to go far enough to where Bill feels okay to unhook, but not too far. I'm practicing moonwalking. point, I'm probably thinking the Bill's looking for Hatch at the moment. But in my opinion, there's really no reason to go too far from this hook, right? So I'm just kind of hanging around, and there it is. So I'm gonna lessen the distance. I see the Bill. Oof! That was bad. Oof! Oh my god. What am I doing? I'm thinking let's lessen distance. But I could have actually been punished a lot more than I was and gotten too much distance. You know? He's obviously going to use this pallet, so I might have been able to get that if I lunged, but that was, I don't know. Who knows what I was thinking. I was just really excited. I was like, am I about to get a 4K? I was thinking, am I about to get a 4K with just Dragon's Grasp? Or Dragon's Grip? That's the only perk I have. And this was, like I said, I had just bought Blight. I got one perk, and I just went in the game just to see how it was to play him. That is ill-advised. I would probably suggest you go. Oh my god! I suggest you go watch a really good content creator. There's tons of them who can show you how to play Blight. So I know where Hatch is. So I'm definitely not leaving this area. I'm gonna hook this Bill. This is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna hook this Bill, and I'm not leaving this area because there's Hatch there. There's a hooked Bill there. I have absolutely no reason to leave. I mean, I could go pressure the last gen, but at this point, I don't know what gen she would be working on. I break this pallet and I want her to think that I'm not after her. I forget you can't M1. Oh god. Yeah, I forget you can't M1. Still learning. Baby Blight. BB Blight. But I figure I'll get her here. So. And there's that's pretty much the game. I was so surprised that I got everyone with my first game of Blight. And, I was really surprised by that, honestly. But I got it. Surprisingly. It was a lot of fun. This is when I start to get it, right? And I'm like, yeah. But I guess I didn't feel as confident enough to make those bold plays with the rushes yet. I will. I'll get the hang of it. The more practice I have with him, the better. So, yeah. There was not a whole lot of DS. Just that one. I ate the only DS in the game. I'm cool with that. The Meg said I really needed Hatch, and I'll get her next time. If I see her in game, I'll give her Hatch, and if not, if I see another little pink Meg, I'll give her Hatch. But I owe you one. So yeah, that was my Blight game. I had a lot of fun. I'm going for his Adept next, so I'll be playing him for probably the next day or two. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you later.